Are you ready for some football? Oh, this isn't a football show. Hello, Teddy Mack. There you go. Better calm your shit down,
All right.
mister.
I'm calming down. What's happening, folks? It's Wednesday night. Here we are. What do we got going on there? Oh, that's just a shadow. All right. You can see the sun's still out, but it's kind of. Let me turn this light on. It's going to get dark in here. There we go. All right. Look at that. Hard. 60. Yeah. Intentions. I got this from Louis Max for my birthday. 60.
Beanies on our website. I keep forgetting about that.
Oh, we got some beanies in too, yeah.
Did you lose yours already?
No, it's in the shed. Teddy Mack, what's going on? John Hall, what's happening? Take these off so I can see. That makes any sense. Kyle Pitts, what's happening? Good afternoon. Yeah. Lakewater, what's going on, brother? Hot Rod. Aaron Trado. How you doing, brother? Cool photo there. Mr. Wilson View. What's cracking, Hot Rod? All is good, my friend. Who's this? Smokey Brian Snowden. What's going on, brother? We're doing good. God bless you and yours, my friend, for real. Let's see. How do we get this? There we go.
What?
Nothing. 1 week closer to the ride. Hey, this is my hockey shirt. I'm a rapper, huh? Yeah, that's right. Happy Wednesday, California Fire 420. That's right. Austin Dad. Thanks for being here, Autism Dad Louie. That's right. Does that mean you have a kid that's got autism? If so, my hat's off to you. Awesome. Look at that. Homeboy's on. Oh, yeah. I know you did. That's a lot of traveling, bro. Living the dream. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Mick? I got the heart intentions. 60th. Yeah. You could send me a Chargers hat. I know somebody that might, Whack might like that. Yeah. I could put it in my collection. I'd probably wear it. I am from San Diego, but I tell you what, about the Raiders and the Chargers history. All right. On the back, it says something I can't remember. So before they had the Super Bowl, oh no, I could never start a fire with Raider hats. So before they had the Super Bowl, they had the AFC Championship, the NFC Championship. If you're familiar with that, Raiders fans, and the Chargers won the AFC Championship. Their offensive coach, coordinator, whatever they call him now, was Al Davis, who later went on to buy and own the Raiders. So, yeah, the Chargers won. That's right. But Al Davis was their offensive coordinator or coach or whatever you want to call it. It was 61. Yep. That's the year I was born. Yeah. So Al Davis has a connection with the Raiders. So, you know what I mean? Prison news. 2 women in New Jersey prison are pregnant by transgender inmates who saw that coming. Gee whiz. Or are they really pregnant by prison guards that they don't want to rat on and they want to get rid of the transgender guys, pretend to be girls, Yeah. You know what I mean? I've heard they have transgender dudes over there in CIW as well. So, I don't think the women like it all that much. Yeah. You know, they say Al Davis forgot more about football than most people knew. Look at that. You remember, man, Michael Mackey. I like that fishing photo. Thank you for becoming a member. Awesome, brother. Thank you. So Big Mick did some traveling this weekend and had a great time. It's awesome. And there ain't nothing like traveling. You know, we have a member of our community. I don't want to say his name, but he lost a family member today to a very tragic event. And somebody was, you know, spun out on the meth and someone and killed him and then killed herself, evidently. And if you're watching, brother, I just want to say, yeah, my heart, my hat, and everything goes out to you, bro. And we're with you, and you're part of this family. You want to come on here and say what's going on, you can. If not, I'm not going to say it. But just know that, you know, when somebody's hurting like that, you know, we all hurt, man. So, oh, look at that. Yeah, I did nearly 38. Don't always agree with what you present, but you do the best job of presenting it I've seen. Well, thank you, Michael. You know, if you ever want to come on and present your story, you can, brother. You know, my email is mitch@heartintentions.com, and it's also Mitch Smiley 790 on Instagram. I'd like to just chat with you if you want. You know, Instagram's the best way for me to chat like that. But Big Will, what's going on? Yeah, you know, if you did nearly 38 years, you know what time it is, and you've seen the system change right along with me. So let's see. You know, nobody's ever going to agree with anyone 100%. But thanks for the compliment, saying that I do the best job presented it that you've seen. I appreciate that. You know, California prison system was to me was looking younger with that hell. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Dave. Raising Americans live free. That's right. Um, yeah, if we all agreed on everything, would be like a bunch of fucking drones. And I'm down for individuality. The youth offender, is that SB 260 let you out? Youth offender, that's what helped me get out. But I mean, let's face it, if you had a life sentence, born twice, what's going on? What's going on, big brother? That's right. I have not been to a punk show. I had the opportunity to go this weekend, but I just couldn't swing it. I couldn't afford it to go down south. I got an offer for somebody who watched our channel and watches on Instagram. Jason, thank you for the offer, brother. I just couldn't make it. You know, I could have went to a Bad Religion show, been on stage with a band, all that stuff. But you know, I couldn't swing it, man. Maybe students are always okay to look into. That's right, Red Dye. How you doing, brother? You know, I can't smoke weed, bro, because of my new job. They do urinalysis testing, and they said, get in the mosh pit, bro. Subhumans playing what? Sacramento in July. I've never seen them. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Yeah. Legalize it. That's right. Um, You know, the company I work for said even though some states have legalized marijuana, it's federally it's not legalized. But I noticed they did just decriminalize it. They will test for marijuana, and it could get you fired. So I can't smoke pot or CBD weed or any of that shit. So I'm gonna work for a company that goes to the hospital. My job will be going to the hospital once a week, and collecting all the sharps containers in the hospital, and then somebody will come and pick them up from me. I'll give them a cart full of sharps containers, and they'll go on their way with them. So that'll be my job every Monday. So only take. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you know, just $30 an hour, about 6 hours every Monday. That's not too bad. Let's see. Yeah. 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 So anyway, I can't smoke weed while I'm working. I mean, you know, having a steady income every Monday. It's about 150, 180 bucks a day, a week, you know, and I have other hustles. So, you know, DoorDash and grocery delivery, but I'm looking for another part-time, like Humboldt County checking in. What's up, big dog? If I could get another spot where I could get 2 or 3 days a week, then I would have like a 3 or 4 day work week. I'd be happy with that, you know. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure it out. That would give me time to do videos, do lives, do artwork, and you know, enjoy life. You know, I seen a thing. It said, "Born twice, weed ain't all that." Big Roger, what's going on, brother? More days I've been off the AO for yeah 1 year. That's right. Well, you know, some guys think weed's cool, some guys don't. You know. What's up, big Mike? Roger, how you doing, brother? I just tell them about my new job. It's once a week at the hospital, picking up sharps containers and remodels, maintenance, plumbing, welding. Give me a great life. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind doing some of that. And those are skills that you learn in prison, right? Because that's where I learned all mine. You know, people think, you know, guys just lay around and fuck their time off in prison. Yeah, that's right, brother. But you know, a lot of guys actually learn shit in there. You know, I learned plumbing, I learned cabinet making. My ideal thing would be make wooden toys and humidors and sell them. You know, that's the dream. You know, I love doing woodwork and art, man. If I had a way to do that, yeah, I agree. Thank you, brother. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and share. That's right. You know, I like saying all that shit, but oh, you sell
Did
plumbing?
You just say I don't like saying all that shit.
Yeah, you know, it's but we do it. Well, Mike, you know, she's over there making fun of me. We were both plumbers in prison at the same place, you know, and
Fun of you.
it provided a good existence for us in prison, you know, and you know, there were guys that sat around the yard shooting dope, causing problems. And most of them guys were short timers. Most of the guys that had life sentences found a program, you know. And there you go. You know, like if you're doing a life sentence or you're doing a long term, you get a job, you can make some money, gives you a little leeway to move around the prison, maybe, or it gets you out of the humdrum bullshit on the yard. You know, breaks up the monotony. You're focused on your work, you know, not on the prison, not being in prison, you know. Yeah, man. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Roger wants us to move out to Ohio so I can help him do remodels.
Okay, that sounds fantastic.
You want to go?
Sure.
When we going? I wouldn't mind. The snow's out there though. Red Dye said, "What's up, babe?"
Hi, Red Dye.
Yeah, she's over there working on her computer from work. Yeah, yeah. Congrats, John. Yeah, Mick said he's smoking cigarettes, babe. Smoke cigarettes. He said, "Are you smoking?"
No, I'm not smoking right. No, I'm gonna do a Mitch. No, I'm not smoking right now.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that, Will. Look at that. Hard 60 intentions. I don't know what it says on the back. What's it say back? What's it say on the back? Oh, it says Smiley. 60. Yeah. He said, "Boss lady, I told Smiley to ask you about Pinot Grigio
Grigio. I like
wine.
Pinot
That's what he drinks when he drinks wine.
I like that.
At
That's a good summer wine.
He said 1 bottle and he's good.
1 bottle? Shit.
Our mouse is acting stupid, babe.
That's because what do you do to it?
Probably needs to be charged.
I charged it all day the other day.
Okay.
You just can't be rough with it.
Can't be rough with it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because you're not supposed to be.
It's not moving. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There it goes.
Okay, let me see it for a second.
See?
Okay.
What? I was doing that earlier. I had to do 2 days of online training. It's got dust on it.
Yeah, I cleaned it the other day and you should have seen it.
Pretty funky.
Yeah.
What's
and it
that?
wasn't from me.
It's not from me.
There was a hair stuck under there. Sometimes it'll get really funky if you do that. And that's right.
Like it, big brother. That's right, Will.
That's right.
Okay. That doesn't move at all. At all.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. There it goes. Now it's moving. The mouse is acting funny.
That's because you're acting funny. Try to do it on top of it. You're too rough with it.
Okay. She says I'm too rough for the mouse.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, this is going on here.
I did.
Okay.
I did trim it.
Yes,
Because I have a job, I have a job. I represent a company.
Yeah.
I'm the face of the company.
Yeah.
So I have to present myself,
That's okay. So when you guys see my haircut short, you'll know why.
Oh, I used to make some pretty good wine. Next time I see you, boss lady, we'll have some Pinot Grigio down, and not you do the big shot and I do the half shot. That's right. The bloodborne pathogens is an issue, but really, I don't have to wear a respirator. I'm just walking through the hospital collecting sharps containers. But they do have guys that have to wear respirators. This is a big company. It's a global company, and it's kind of like the company I used to work for in Sacramento, but where that's a family company. This is a global enterprise. They're on the stock market, all that shit. So I have to present myself. Excuse me. I'm the face of the company, right? I'm not a wine connoisseur, bro. There is. There has been some crazy shootings lately. It's kind of sad, man. And we have a member of the Hard Intentions family that's has a personal family member who is a victim of a shooting today. And, like I said earlier, our hearts go out to him. It's sad. A sharps container. That's right. Big Roy Holler, what's going on? A sharps container is a plastic container. When they give you a shot at the hospital, they put the needle in the container. That's a sharp. a sharps container. So I'll go around the hospital, all the rooms. I'll get trained next Monday. There are more mentally ill people there are in society, the more incidents we will see. I agree, Teddy Mac, but that's right, Big Rahala, loving life. But I also think that the meth that they're selling on the streets now is nothing like the crank that we used to have when I was a kid. Danny, hello from, is that Minnesota? MN? What's up, Big OG? The speed they're selling now, the meth, it's so fucking cheap. People can buy it with their EBT money, and they get twacked out of their brains, and they do really, really, really wild stuff, man. They do unheard of stuff, and it's kind of sad. And I was just saying, it's easy to get into that game of making money off of it, but you're responsible for that straight poison, bro. What's up, Big Jojo from AZ? That's right, Big Goose. We're all well, brother. You could jump in the game and make some money. You might even get away with it. Yeah, Reds in the 70s, man. But the karma that goes along with what that shit does to people now, you're responsible for that if you sell it. When I was a kid, when I was younger, I used to sell that crank. I didn't really associate any bad karma with it because I was snorting it, and I didn't see anybody walking around the fucking street with tinfoil hats and or running down the street with a machete in their hand, and I was quickly forgotten by maybe that's a parade killer because these crimes don't fit their narrative. Yeah. Is on legally prescribed psych meds that makes him crazy as well. Yeah, that's true too. That's right, Big Oos. We live in a society, man, where they push medication for everything. They'll give you speed with Adderall and different types of speed that are legal, but they're not. It's not like speed. It's a pharmaceutical psych med that I'm assuming has hangovers. Like in prison, guys used to like the Valiums. But then they came out with these other kind of pills. They go, oh, they're just like Valiums. But guys that took Valiums, they were like kind of good in my tinfoil hat. That's right, brother. Yeah. Because in our food and water, that's right. And yeah, like Big Mick says here, like if you get out of prison, you want to come up, you got a homeboy that's in the game slinging dope, whether it's speed or coke or heroin or weed or whatever. There's people watching them. We'll phone up drug dealers, mothers, and tell them their son can either get kneecapped or killed. No one feels sorry for them. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Fuck that dope. So if you get out or you're in the homies in the mix, like, hey, boom, they want to break you off a fat lump of dope. You could go make some money. They act like they're looking out for you. So you can come up. Hey, homeboy, just they'd be better off if they offered you a job doing righteous shit. They used to say good evening, babe.
Hi.
But the deal is somebody's watching them. And the higher up the game, the higher up the investigation. So when you pop in, they're like, oh, look, there's Bob. Yeah, Bob's in the mix now. We're going to get him too. We're going to send him right back to prison, So, Sean Blue. All right. What's up from Kentucky? Yeah, you got that helmet on, brother. I like that. My heart's good, brother. My heart's good. Yeah, they build a case. They wait years, bro. What's up in Gilbert, Arizona? James McKinnon. That's right. They build a case on some people. They can wait years. They might bust everybody that gets in the mix until they get one or two that are rat on the guy up here. So you get in the mix, start climbing the ladder. You think, man, I'm doing big things. Somebody's watching you the whole time. 3OG, what's up? And we got Slick. What's going on, Slick? Are you all right, brother? I don't know if you want to talk about your situation. We've been talking a little bit about the dope and how fucking makes people do stupid shit. And, part of the family, brother. We love you. So, I listen to you, but she's that rider next to you. That's right. It's a tricky game. Yeah, they're always watching, bro. And they are always watching. That's something, Michael, that you know from prison. It's what the government did to John Gotti. Yeah, I'm playing. Well, Slick. South Central in the house. That's right. That's right. That's right. Paroled to. That's right. Paroled to, bro. I like South Central. I actually had a good time while I was there. It was a good place for me to parole to, man. It was down to earth. And I'm gonna tell you something. South Central Los Angeles. I lived on 54th in Vermont. Let's see. To you, Big Mitch, you're still holding it down, bro. That's right. South Central Los Angeles, to me, we were the only white dudes in the neighborhood. As far as I know. But yeah, I couldn't tell. I mean, people were respectful, people were polite, people were nice. Whitey Bulger, yeah. Yep. It's a hell of a ride. That's right, brother. Yeah, it was a good place for me to start, I got my license there and it's like rat. I don't know, but Whitey Bulger was a rat. Yeah, LA's a cool place, it's a good place to start. Sporting Dog Farms, what's going on, brother? What's up, cousin? Brian's on, babe, my cousin.
Hi, Brian Smiley.
How you doing? How's Mr. and Mrs. Smiley over there? Tell the wife we send our love.
Miss you guys.
Yeah, we do miss you. Yeah, respect will get you along in any city, brother. Paroling to LA was good, man. I felt comfortable walking just about anywhere I wanted to go. I still communicate. Actually, my cousin there, Brian, he's a boss. There he is. Come on now. Yeah, that's the boss right there. Yeah. That's right, brother. Yeah, I felt nothing but respect and actually some love, by some of the neighbors, man. Some kids, respect is just a word that they say while they're taking your coat and shoes. Yeah, but like I used to walk around the block at night with my headset on, talking to her at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. I watch Moonshiners. Anything else you want, man, check them out. I have watched Moonshiners when I was in prison. What's up, Wayne? Have a good night, Roger. We love you, brother. We'll have to chat again soon. I just been trying to hustle, man, and put things together. I've been on this computer for the last 2 days. I'm going to finish tomorrow doing online training. So, what's up, old poacher? It's a pretty serious job it's a serious company when they tell you, Tashanka, what's going on? Got a new motorcycle. But, when they have you do,
He did get a new motorcycle. It's super cool, too.
I think I got like 40 something online classes, Regayala. The Lakeside Rodeo's coming up. Wow. Man, I haven't been there in so long. That's right, Will. I live yeah. Grifter, what's happening, bro? Big Mick says he might know you. I'm not sure if you know Big Mick, but Wayne Honeycutt, sporting my Hard Knuckles t-shirt. That's right, brother. Yeah, the Lakeside Rodeo is really something. It's quite a deal. Lakeside's got cowboys and we got Indians because we have a reservation right on the edge of town of Verona, the Big Top. So I went to school, all them guys. It was quite a deal back in the early 70s, going to junior high out there and middle school, I guess they call it now, and all that shit. There we go. Yeah, that helmet looks good. That's the same kind of helmet I have, Tashanka, but mine's just straight black. Yours is fancy. Yeah. Yeah, Lakeside's quite a town, man. I wouldn't have grown up anywhere else, And people always used to go, "Oh, you're from Santee Lakeside?" I would tell them, "No, I'm from Lakeside," But yeah, so I've been doing this online classes, class training. What's going on, Big Kev? Yeah, what's up, Big Willie? I'm gonna start braiding that beard if you didn't trim it. That's right, Mike. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, it was quite a place, but it's different now. But the California's different everywhere. You're never gonna go, they say you can never go back, and that's true in California because I drove through San Diego and it's just there were times I didn't really even know where I was, But yeah, maybe Tashanka could come on down for our ride next year. Yeah, Lakeside's near Poway. No, it's Mick with an M, bro, not Nick. But what's going on, Paul G? Yeah, Dago's way different, Kev. Have you seen any of Dolores Cannon stuff? I have not seen Dolores Cannon. I don't know who that is. So, but yeah. So some of you guys watched the documentary on Attica and made some comments. So, what do you think about that? Like Whack made a comment like, it's kind of hard to have sympathy for the prison guards, that died in that incident because Rotten Richard. It's going to be a new experience. Yeah, you always got to wear a helmet, bro. Let's see. Teddy Mack. That's right. Yeah, Stonehenge is quite a place, I know. Oh, come on now, brother. It'd be nice to have you out here riding with us. Yeah, Kev, you know Rot. Yeah, Rotten. Got a new saying I seen on the shirt. Talk shit, spit blood. Talk shit, split blood. That's right. I think I started in the 90s. It was going to be the future. Never touch a cell phone till December 20, but it just fell into place. That's right. I had a cell phone when I was in prison, Michael. And, it really wasn't that hard to get into. Steve Lindsay. So, Kev, what's up, Big Smitty? They say, that's right, Lindsay. Oh, yeah. So you knew Rot too, huh? When Dirty Dennis was my cellie, he goes, he's got that name because every bone in his body's rotten. He wasn't lying, They were there, and I had an opportunity. I knew the consequences. Yep. I'm going to Stonehenge in a couple months. Son's wizard outfit. That's right. I think the prison system was to blame for the Attica riot, but as for dealing with them, yeah, but they should have. The Attica thing, bro. That they were abusing those guys, man. They would drag them out of their cell, beat their ass, take them to Ad Sig, and lock them up, or they would kill them. And they had a valid point, and I think that if they had not taken over that prison, things would have gotten on the way they were, or gotten worse for many years to come. Yeah, more people would have died. He scared a whole bunch of guys. Yeah, he did scare some guys, but not me. I thought it was, that's a long story, Yeah, so fuck how they are treated. These people kind of like what's going on in El Salvador, I know. Yeah, like California, they did some shit when they started building these new prisons, and I know a guy who was on a bus when they went to Corcoran, and I heard some stories about New Folsom. They were dragging guys out of their cells and beating them down right in front of everybody in the day room, while guys in their cells could look out and see. But some mods. Tashanka. Wow. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Deshanka. Tell Amy I said hello.
It means a lot to us, brother. Thank you.
Did that motorcycle end up in your living room?
Did that motorcycle get in your living room, Tashanka? Modesto, man, they got some good dudes from there. What's up, Sharp Shark TV? Yeah, there's some good dudes from Modesto. There was a lot of Modesto guys at Tracy, obviously. But they had a pretty good crew. There's a Craig drop yesterday. Thank you so much, Mike. Because of the way the SEALs treated guys. Yeah. Yeah, there's stories about that guy I can't say on here because he's still alive, and you know, Sharp Start TV, and there's some crimes there's no statute of limitations, so you know, but you know, some guys go through prison saying, you know, I did this, I did that, and I did this, and I did that. Obviously, the way to prevent situation is inmates rehabilitate them by the way they handle that. Yep. Yeah, that's where Big Turkey Loco was born. Yeah, guys will go around prison claiming that they did stuff, you know, and in all actuality, yeah, they were, bro. But in all actuality, all they really did was manipulate people and use people to do things they wanted, including killing people. And then they'll sit around years later and say, yeah, I killed this guy and I killed that guy. And, you know, but in reality, they didn't do anything except use people that get it done. People that actually had the nuts to do it, you know? Yeah. No, and the guy I'm talking about, he doesn't say none of this about having the keys, or he would just manipulate people, you know, make them feel like he's, you know, yeah, you know, or yeah, brother, that's, you know. And then next thing you know, he's got him out stabbing somebody, so, and killing people. So there are guys like that, and it's kind of sad. Yes, ma'am is smiling. She heard you. She said hello. Amy said hi, babe.
Hi, Amy.
That's right, Tashanka. Yeah, Corcoran. Now, Corcoran, I was in Corcoran 96, 97, 98. A little over 2 years, actually, I was there. And I went to Lancaster from there. And I was on the main line, and look how quick they jumped the hat. Yep. Yep. And, you know, they were under investigation in the back in the shoe. And so they treated the main line pretty good. I was on the 3B yard, level 4 yard, and the food was great. We had yard. You could take your fucking radio to the yard. There were guys coming from Calipatria. I remember Festus from Bakersfield. He's like, dude, I can't believe you could bring your radio to the yard. And there were dudes getting stabbed, and there was, you know, shit going on. But it was a cool fucking main line. But as soon as something came on the news about what was going on with the investigation, they would fuck with us. They would come tear up our cells, throw away all our shit, and fuck with you, you know. But they knew they were under the gun, you know. I seen two guys fighting on the yard, and this cop went up there and broke it up by himself. So, in Corcoran, I was 7 years old. Oh wow, boarding school, man. I'm hoping that was better than being in Corcoran. I heard nightmare stories about boarding schools. I don't really know what they are, but yeah. Yeah, so that documentary about Attica, hoping I still have Street Glide with a few months if everything goes well. All right, big dog. Street Glide, that's got the fixed fairing. Cool. You know, you can't abuse inmates on a consistent basis without some kind of retaliation. Something's going to happen somewhere. Maybe guys, if they don't feel like they can get back on the cops, what they'll do is they'll find inmates that are friendly with the cops, like some clerk they think is a rat. They can't really prove it, but they let it slide because he's useful for bed moves or information, and they'll stab him and kill him, you know. What's up, big bro? That's right. Or, you know, they'll pick off inmates that are cop friendly, and or they'll have a work strike and shut down areas of the prison that are critical to the function of prison. But taking over a prison like Attica and New Mexico, I've never seen it happen in California. I've been in riots and I know about riots. But never taken over the prison. And other than the George Jackson thing and the Adjustment Center, I think that was 1971. Other than that, I don't know of any incident where they took over a prison. It'd be kind of difficult. So what they'll do is they'll have riots, they'll have race riots, they'll have work strikes. Occasionally, somebody will beat up a cop, but it's a serious, very serious thing. You know, it's not. You know, if you watch that video of Attica, the guy doing the speaking, he was going home in 90 days, and you know, he ended up dead at the end of that riot. They were actively looking for him, and they killed him. You know, they murdered him. You know, when you give ultimate power to somebody who still cold out here at night, that's right. Yeah, we got the pellet stove going. Let me see. It's a pellet stove back there. Yeah. Eddie Vaughn and 4AO Folsom. But takeover is not possible due to physical design and emergency. Yeah, see. It's a little difficult in California to take over a prison, you know. Happy Wednesday, Robert. It's discipline. Every time you had a shower, you had to bang on the wall. As soon as you turn the shower, the other showers got boiling. You didn't bang on the wall, you got beaten. That's right. That's right. Yeah, man, you're good people. Sharp Sard, I know you've been R2 making the clean money in dirty hands. That's right. Yeah, it's but the thing is, you know, it's a serious fucking commitment, you know. And when I was in New Folsom, 89, there was a Mexican guy from New Mexico riot that they had transferred to California. He was in New Folsom, and you know, he killed his cellie in New Folsom. You know, yard was late coming out, and we were playing handball and driving iron, and that's right, brother. You know, and they come walking out with a bloody mattress. I'm like, what's happening there? They dude killed his silly last night. He was from the New Mexico riot. They killed 33 people, I think, inmates. They got cutting torch and went into the administrative segregation, and got this guy they called King Rat down at 30s here in Washington. Sucks riding to work in the morning. That's right, bro. But they didn't kill any cops, you know. None of the cops were killed. 33 guys did get killed, and a lot of them were snitches, you know. I missed a pig iron in a yard. Oh, yeah, that was sad when they took the weights away. But some of the cops were stabbed like, you know, 200 or 300 times, but they would stab them like an inch deep, just stab them all over their body. They would beat them. I mean, they were fucked up, but they didn't kill any of them. Some of them they tortured like that, you know. They did kill 33 inmates, and I saw a documentary on it, and this guy said he was running down the hallway, bumped into somebody, turned around, and he had a knife stuck through him. Another guy and guys just started stabbing him for no reason. So it was just an insane fucking event. And, you know, if he had gotten unlucky and had a bad. So, no, I don't know, you know, if I would have gotten out. I mean, I think, you know, like it says right here, like Smitty says right there, we hit the lottery getting out. It's a miracle that we're out, you know.
You read the paper that they're talking about reeling that shit right on in.
Yeah. The worst ride that I was in really was Lancaster. It was 120 Southsiders to 11 white dudes. It was pretty bad. Yeah, Lancaster for me. But there were other riots that were worse, but I wasn't in them. So, what's up? I think, well, have a good night, Drifter. That's right, bro. Thank you. I take note. Last day I quit burning firewood, and usually it's right around April 20th. You're on the burn on May 3rd at night, though. That's right. Have a good night, Drifter. I got a new Indian almost about 9 or 10 months ago, actually. So, yeah. That's right, bro. But yeah, 1982, San Quentin, there was a riot. I was in the hole, but on the main line, they had a riot with the Mexicans and the blacks had an incident, and it was pretty fucking ugly, from what I understand. You know. No, Tashanka got a new bike, bro. I love the Indian. Tashanka got a new motorcycle. It's used, but it's in pretty new condition. He got like a chopper Softail. Yeah. Yeah. Right there, Tashanka, he got a new bike. Yeah. I'm proud of that. That's nice. Nice shit. Yeah, there was a riot on the yard a week before I got out. There was. Dinahs are out there. You know, riots are a motherfucker, you know, and they don't last long, but they seem like they last forever. You know, a 3 or 4 minute riot seems like a half an hour, I guess, in some cases. You know, it's ugly, man, and it's kind of fucked up. You know, like I said, you know, like they used to shoot us. What's up, Boston? Dean, Cowhide, that's right. Snow on the east side of the state, feel like. That's right. Yeah, they ran right by me. They didn't fucking touch me. You know, and that thing before I went home. You know, amen. That's right, brother. You know, respect, like Homeboy said, respect in South Central and the ghetto, whatever in the hood. Respect goes a long way. It's the same thing in prison. Respect goes a long way, man. Saddle up, Raymond. That's right. Thank you, Dean. You know, that riot before I left, there was some disrespect by a guy who, come to find out, had been ran off a couple yards prior to that. They were dope fiends. They owed a lot of money, and it just created a bad deal, man. And that's right. Look at that, man. That place was no joke in '92, boy. I'm telling you, bro. Calipatria was no joke. And you know, Smitty there knows, and Michael. You know, the prison system changed, man. Yeah, respect goes anywhere. That's right. You know, the prison system changed. Like, oh wow, Big Oos, thank you so much, bro. Like, you're not going to go one-on-one with certain guys. Certain ethnic groups are not going to let you have a one-on-one with their homeboy. If they do, and you know, they're going to end up jumping on you later, and then that might turn into them jumping on all the white dudes, you know. So I mean, it's just it's a fucked up situation in prison now, man. And a young man attacks an older man or a guy in a wheelchair. Is that acceptable? Excuse me. Got some cords there. I've seen it, you know. Monkey Works. I'm gonna have to check that out. Monkey Works. Write that down. What do you mean bad things coming, bro? As far as what? Monkey Works. Monkey Works. Oh, by the way, Adrian said I should show you this, guys. Man, things. Here's my. This is it. This is my Social Security statement, right? From 1966 to 1980, I put in $118. From 1981 to 2017, I put in $244. Wow. So, you know, I haven't put in a lot of money into Social Security, so I really don't have shit coming. Which is kind of sad. If you don't put into Social Security for 10 years, you got shit coming. So I got shit coming. Meaning I got nothing coming. Where'd I put that? Monkey Works. I'm going to check that out, bro. Let's see. What's up? Freedom is away. Yeah, that's right. Mike, I'm going to learn. There's been a response here. Put your the rest thing get up over and in those long rides. Yep. Yeah, like in them riots, like that riot in 1982 in San Quentin, they would get down, they would shoot them, and get down. Then this side of the yard would get back up. Then they would go down, and the guys in the middle would get back up, and then they go down, just up and down, up and down, up and down. As they got shot, they would get down, and another group would get up and start. But they were stabbing people. These fucking riots that I was in, very few people got stabbed. It was more just like beating. You know, just I got hit in the head with a cane or some shit. I don't know. So, California's been letting a lot of guys out of prison, and in my book, like, you know, guys like Mike Thompson, the rat motherfucker, ratted his way out of prison and then fucked over Army veterans, homeless people, mentally ill people, so he could make money, and he ripped off the state with the unemployment. Now he's back in jail. He's a bad example. So they had this shooting down in Sacramento. 18 people got shot. 6 people died. Got the house paid off. Going to move out. Get 5 acres of land. That's right. And in the game, right there, it's like streets. So I'm home every day. Yeah. So now it's just like they didn't let anyone out. Started letting guys out. Now letting everyone out. So now, because of these shootings, this guy that did is going to start going back this way. You know what I mean? Dirt sig gas stations. So they're going to go back to, you know, the law and order shit. People are tired of it. People are tired of guys. You know, everyone said, don't let this guy out. Don't let this guy out. Don't let this guy out. And Gavin Newsom let him out. I don't say this guy should be in prison. That guy should be in prison. It's not my place to say that. I don't get involved with that. But when you got numerous people saying, don't let him out, you let him out. He was involved with a mass shooting. It's not the first time. Crime's off the hook. You don't go to jail for certain shit. Smash and grabs, all that kind of shit, you know. See, that's the thing. People like yourself were held accountable. You probably never thought you would be getting out. What's going on now? No accountability. Yeah, I never thought I was going to get out of prison. And so, before I go there, so these guys are going to shut the door for guys that should be getting out, that deserve to get out. I was held accountable for my actions. I was over punished. Yeah, food, brother. Food is so good out here. Yeah, the pendulum effect. So I earned my way out of prison, and I'm not bragging on myself, but I earned my way out of prison. I'm not the same motherfucker I was when I was 17 or 20 or 30. You know, we still have that saying, fuck around and find out. If you're a threat to my life or my anyone of my family, I'll do what I got to do. But by and large, I play by the rules out here in society. I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy my family, my friends. Let's see. Easier said than done, but I agree 100%. I can handle if someone disrespect me. I was done with it. There you go. I was just a kid, but I was still held accountable like I was a full-grown man. I did 38 years, 6 months, 2 weeks, and a few days. But who's counting, right? But and now they're letting guys out with the same term I had in 10 years, 12 years. And they're letting guys out who have set terms like 30 years. They're letting them out easy, short, and much more. And so they're fucking up. So they're going to close the door for guys that deserve to get out. Because they haven't been letting out just guys who earn their way out of prison. They're just letting guys out because it's politically correct. They're changing, right, wrong, or indifference. They did away with the death penalty in California and giving them life without. Guys with life without are getting their sentence commuted, and they're on the streets now. They give them regular life sentences. The board lets them out. And I know some of them. And some of them are really decent guys. They probably never should have got thank you, Bully Breed. Thank you, brother. Yeah, population management. There you go. There you go. The guys that are earning their way out of prison are going to find the door shut in their face because of stupid motherfuckers like this guy in Sacramento who shot all these people. I don't think he's the only shooter, but there's pictures of him flashing a gun. He's gang banging. They shouldn't let him out. They should have let out somebody who earned their way out, not just because he was a certain race or he was a certain age or, he didn't get a write up for when you got psychs, counselors, cops, staff saying, hey, this dude's, don't let him out. Somebody should listen, Case in point, the guy that killed Paulie Klaus, Richard Allen Davis, I think his name was. The psychs, he had psychiatric evaluations that said he was going to continue to be a sex offender, and at some point he was going to kill his victims. And that's exactly what he did. Red Dye, this happened a couple weeks ago. Maybe 2 weeks at the most, I think. After a concert down there in Sacramento, there's a fight. Turned into shooting, Yeah, but I think they let him out early, Michael. But Rick Cocock, what's going on? Oh yeah, I knew a guy that had like 120 years, and 100 of it was in priors. They caught that dude shooting in the subway in LA, in New York. Yeah. Surprised you didn't get gotten there. Now, who didn't get gotten there? I wasn't there, so what are you talking about? Let's see. Charles Bronson is a famous British prisoner who spent 45 years in prison for initially robbing a post office. They won't let him out because he keeps attacking guards and inmates. That's right. Yeah, so you in California, good. Oh, that dude's on death row, bro. He's on death row. He's on death row, Dean. He's probably going to be getting off now. Anyway, in California, you have like attempted murder, kidnapping, first-degree murder, second-degree murder. It carries a term 7, 15, 25 to life. So your term is, oh yeah, they had to let him out. So your term is 15 to life was my term. And so other guys like this guy, Richard Allen Davis, you know, don't let me disagree with you, brother. 10 hands, if I'm thinking the same guy. Eric Highland, what's up, brother? Wow, 414, what's up, brother? Happy birthday, Eric. So this guy, Richard Allen Davis, had a set term. Oh, wow. So they couldn't stop him from getting out of prison. But there are laws now, I don't know if they had them then, that if someone is deemed to be a unredeemable sexual predator, they have a prison for them. Yeah, happy birthday, Big Eric. They have a prison over by Pleasant Valley. Come on, babe. Where they can send unrehabilitatable sex offenders. That's where they send them. I remember in Britain, most missing have years behind bars. You know, hit the street and get, wow, that's amazing. Yep. Some of it is that, Mike, and long life in prison, bro. Just in case. What's going on, brother? Big. I have a second cousin might with you back east that robbed the post office in I think 15 years. He got out and did the same thing again, so he's back in. What the fuck's he getting out of what's he getting out of a fucking post office? That's right, brother. He didn't enact until after, yeah. I don't know if they cut their nuts off, bro, but if they're deemed unrehabilitative sexual predators, they have a place there and they can keep them there indefinitely, which I don't have a fucking problem with, you know, until they start abusing it, you know. And so, that's right. A prison riot where he took 2 Muslim inmates into the roof and threatened to eat them unless he got a helicopter and a cup of tea. Oh my God. That's crazy. You know, Sean Sullivan, I think it's going to continue to go the way of history. They say history repeats itself, and I think it does so because people forget history. Because people forget history and they don't care. George Jackson, Soledad guys that took over the adjustment center, they killed some white inmates, killed some cops. They started in Soledad, you know. My 36 was Nickel Priors. Wow. In Kentucky, I kept your stuff though. That whirlwind. All right, Justin. So I think it's going to go, like I said, the pendulum it swings both ways, you know, because they don't have a fucking solution. The solution is to give people jobs out here in society where they can have a little dignity, right? They can have a living wage. People can afford to buy a house. You can't afford to buy a house in California if you're a lower income person. No way. You know, yeah, people don't like prisons. They don't like paying for it. But here's the deal. They're going to pay for it because they also don't like being victimized by crime. And guys that commit crime are too fucking stupid to realize that if you do shit like this shooting in public, 18 people were shot, 6 of them are dead. You know, yeah, they did. Yeah, you know, so they don't want to fix a problem in society that leads people to prison, and they don't want to pay to really rehabilitate. Hey, look, if you're a rehabilitated person, like Michael here says, he's doing home improvement stuff. He got some skills when he was in prison. What's up, brother? How's things out in Wisconsin? Yeah, we can talk about this shit with Dave. But they don't want to pay to really rehabilitate people. Like they said, Michael there, he learned some skills in prison. He doesn't want to go back to prison. He had to do what he had to do to get out of prison, which means he had to change himself as a human being. I had to change myself as a person. And, you know, my wife can tell you I'm not the same person. I'm the same person I wasn't when she met me, but I've lost a lot of my bad, negative character defects. I worked on them. You know, and I improved myself as a human being. And I'm out here in the world, but I did that on my own. And you have to seek out programs. They're not readily available. They're getting less and less, and so money's going to start going back towards security. Lock them up. Lock them up. Just spend the money to keep them locked up. Fuck them, and then, you know, after. Well, I got busted in 79, so say 1980 to 2000. And so for 30 years, it was ultimate law enforcement. The prison guards union got everything they want. You're not my brother. That's right, big dog. Will and I and the wife and his wife and kids, everybody went bowling last weekend. It was fun. Shit, but things are good. That's right, bro. So, you know, prison is truly what you make of it. I mean, if you want to go in there and be a gang member and, you know, you want to fucking pressure people and you want to shoot dope and you want to be a boss, you can do it. But we're doing good, Jay Will. You can do that. That's right. Let's get some of that out there. Donette, what's going on, homegirl? Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Donette, I'm coming out down there in the first weekend of May.
Should be down there the first week of May, Donette. But a lot of their sentences are measured in months, not years. And I think sex offenders get light sentences for a lot of reasons. A lot of psychologists and psychiatric people are sex offenders, and they say, oh, they just have a mental problem. It's a disease. We need to work on it. It's a disease. They have a problem. They're not criminals. And I think a lot of politicians are sex offenders. They like to fuck with young kids. You know, I think it's, you know, take my money and I'll lock you up forever. Fuck with my kids, you know, big deal, you know. That's a mentality. And I think a lot of politicians are sympathetic towards sex offenders because they're sex offenders. She said, let's get together. Missing you too, Donette. Prison system hasn't picked you up yet, put you on the payroll for successful guys. That's right, Red Dye. You know, and back in the day, sex offenders in prison were used as for target practice for guys who want to make their bones. Occasionally you hear about one dying. They get stabbed pretty regularly. And then staff started protecting them. I agree, Justin. You know, staff started protecting guys that were sex offenders, you know, rapists, child molesters, whatever. They used to turn a blind eye. They used to give us their paperwork. You know, now they protect them. And so, you know, in the scheme of Florida where they would put sex offenders in a caravan park, it was like, great. Now they can have all get your plan to get. That's fucked, dude. So now you know they started giving them their own prisons, and if you fuck with one of them, you're gonna get a case. If you was to kill one of them, you're gonna get a murder case. That's just the way it is now. Back in the day, they were coming up, you know, victimized on a regular basis, and no one got accused or charged with any never. I mean, staff didn't like them any more than we did, you know. So now it's a whole different ball game, you know. BB Head Fred. I heard he was a truck driver. Fred Hertrick. I heard he was driving truck. I don't know. What's going on, Irish Coffee?
Turn it off.
Smuggled peace up his ass. Republican retribution by any means necessary. Oh, wow. 1997. Yep. I have to correct about the pedos and politicians. Yep. Good night, brother. You have a good night, Big Steve. Much respects to you. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Look at this. See Champion Cowboy. Yeah. Kane. Free Kane, bro. Let's see. California convictions. What's going on? The sex offenders are not a protected class. It isn't a hate crime to target them. I know this for a fact. That's right. Yeah. You know, I don't really know what causes guys to be, you know, sex offenders, but I don't really care. I think every human being knows it's wrong to fuck with kids, or you know, rape women, or rape dudes. I mean, it's wrong. You know, you have no right to infringe upon another human being's body like that, especially a child. So I mean, people know it's wrong, and I think you know, like you said, they're not a protected class of people, but they do protect them in prison, and they give them bogus paperwork, all that shit. Yeah, he could have beat him with his hands. The only reason I care because wrenching is the best cure. Oh, wow, Robert, thank you. Thank you so much, brother. You have a great night, too. Yeah, that's the worst. Let's see. They don't put him in protective custody right away. I think that's how I think I went around with the Bible in his hand. A pop made me sick. Yeah. There you go. I'm important that view. You know, so yeah. Right. The guy walking around with the Bible in his hand, a pop made me sick. I don't know what you're talking about there, but evil was ego. What I want is more important than you. Yeah, exactly. You know. Good night, Robert. Thank you so much, brother. Free Kane. Let's see. Nowadays, everyone who hits reception is offered a choice to go to PC. Like I mentioned, started. This was the case. Pedos have a safe place, and CDCR now. Yeah, back in the day, they were on the main line, and guys found out and they stabbed them, or beat their heads in with pipes or whatever. Billings Drive. Keep on keeping it real. Thank you so much, bro. You know, I mean, guys would do stuff to them. You know, now the prison system has a program facility and non-program facility. And if you're on a program facility, you could be in a position to be around someone who is a sex offender. And if you harm them, you're going to a non-program facility where they have prison gang members, drugs, violence, you know, all that. Not to say that the program facilities don't have that, but it's you know, it's different. Prison's weird now. I don't understand it, but you know, it's just the way it is, you know. Richard Allen Davis was already a sex offender before the Polly Klaus thing happened. Yes. Put them lamps in General Pop and yeah, Fred in the truck. Go imagine. What's up, Reggie? How you doing, brother? What if The Rock poked fun at Jada instead of Chris Rock? Would Will have still? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, and that's the thing. Like violence towards another person is usually opportunistic. You know, they take the kid in front of me. I have no control. You know, a lot of guys who commit violence, like Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith, that's an opportunistic situation. It's going good, Travis. Caught Dr. Death. I should have caught Dr. Death. That's right. Of course I do. Of course we do, up high. When I come back, you would be able to program with a new type of prisons locked up. I don't think so. I think I would have had a really hard time, you know. I would have a hard time. Yeah, up high, I do believe in Jesus Christ. And you know, but one thing about life, with We all have a free choice, and everybody can believe in what they want to believe. And I think we have to respect everybody's decision on what they want to believe in, you know. Chris brought me a carton of camels and Willet's unit for that thing back then. Said I got kids too when they put them in the bars. That's right. And just so you know, this was because for that thing back then means, you know, something about kind of like what we're talking about. Yeah. We love you too, but big up high. And, you know, we're just being ourselves and we're being real and we're giving real talk, you know, and if people, I know we do get some emails and people say this channel helps them out, you know, and I'm glad of that. It helps me, you know, helps keep me on track and it helps keep me accountable. You know, I have more than just my wife and my family and a few friends around here holding me. I have the whole Hard Intentions family out there holding me accountable, you know. That's right, Teddy Mac. Let's see. And family home and build good lives. That's right. Where do pimps rank on sex offenders? Well, you know, with white prisoners, they rank pretty low. Thank you, Eric. We love you, bro. White guys that go to prison that are in there for pimping off their women or domestic violence, they can be stabbed for that. You know, they don't fare well usually. You know, they might run to a place where guys might want to use them up because they got some money or they got a dope connection or they have some kind of benefit. Whiskey in my face. That's right. But as soon as their usefulness is over, and somebody who's got a little status feels like his status is being threatened, like, you know, people asking questions about his skeletons, then the guy who's been providing some kind of benefit because he's a sex offender or weirdo, he'll focus the attention on that person and put the attention on that guy, and then he'll be gotten rid of. You know, that's just how that works. That's just how prison is, you know. Hey, look, you know, if you think, you know, big homie over there running the yard's a good motherfucker, yeah, okay, cool, he might be. But he might have a few skeletons in his closet. What's making him want to run the yard? Why does he want to know? You know, why does this guy over here want to know everything about everybody on the yard? Because maybe he has a fucking skeleton in his closet and he ain't all that, what he's putting himself out there to be. And he wants to know everyone that comes on the yard because he's waiting for that guy that might be a threat to pop up so he can turn these guys on the yard that know him against that person. That happens more times than not. So, you know, prison is not Connor Lewis. What's going on, brother? That's right, Justin. You know, I'm just a regular dude, man. There's a song, I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. That's, you know, I never walked around prison acting like I was the toughest fucking guy in the yard because I knew I wasn't. You know, it's about respect. And I can tell you, Big Smitty on here. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. We love you big time, Eric. Thank you. You know, Big Smitty was from a crew of guys that's, you know, different from the crew of guys I grew up around, and we had mutual respect for each other and became friends. I think I always remembered him. It's been a long time since I seen him last, but I always kept up on where he was and what he was doing, and always had nothing but love and respect for him, because respect goes a long fucking way, man, and being real goes a long way. You know, you don't approach somebody like you're the toughest motherfucking, like you're the sharpest tool in the shed, you know. I didn't play chess in prison. I played handball and shit like that. I do my artwork out here. Woodwork was one of my hobbies. I played handball, you know. You know. On that, Mike, I want to say I got a notification from YouTube. They say that if you say anything negative about the conflict that's going on over there, you know, where between Russia and Ukraine, any negative or whatever, they'll shut you down. I mean, they're not going to tolerate it. Well, I've been working at Carpenters Union. Awesome. You're working. Nice haircut there, bro. I'm glad to see you're working, Tyler. Fuck, you know, it's what it takes, bro. What your hell, bro? Like, you can. Okay, you can. Okay. That's right. Yep. Actually, I got valley fever. It's kind of similar, bro. You know, I mean, if you act like you're that motherfucker, the guy who is that motherfucker, it's gonna put you to the test, bro. YouTube warning on my channel also said other keywords. Yeah, so it was against the very First Amendment. The thing is, they own this platform, so I want to pointing fingers. Yep. So that's just the way it is. So I'm going to stay away from that shit. And you know what? The bottom line is there's a lot of people, like in Sacramento, there's a lot of Russians, there's a lot of Ukrainians, and some of them go to the same Orthodox churches. And it's a tough subject, man. I don't want to hurt no one's feelings, and I don't want to be the cause of strife amongst anyone. So I'm going to keep my opinions to myself, and I definitely don't want YouTube getting pissed off at me, you know. Yeah. So I don't know if the First Amendment applies to private businesses, you know. You know what? It's like in business, right? To refuse service. That's right. Hey, Eric, now you're 40. Just think 10 years from now, yeah, you're going to be 50, bro. And just think all the cool shit you're going to do in between. Yeah. I've never been locked up, but late stepdad showed me how to hit iron and make soups. That's right. That's right. And we don't have to support one country over the other. That does annoy me also. That's right. Building strife. That's right. Keep it simple. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's a touchy subject, man. And there's a lot of videos. Revolt if this suspended you, Mitch. That's right. You know, I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube and on Instagram, and that kind of goes against what the narrative is. I'll just say that. But I go to church with guys that have family in Russia. Some of them came from Russia, Bulgaria. So, you know. And what's up? I was like 13, orphanage, and fair, West Virginia. He responded, let's go in the back of his bike. How about, no, up this bike I can show you. That's right. Oh, you know. Most bikers are pretty cool, man. You know, I love motorcycles. I love riding motorcycles. That's right. You know, I just, you know, some of the guys in bike clubs are pretty fucking cool. And like I said, it stands for Motorcycle Club, not Murder Crew. Guys in bike clubs, how long you been out, Mitch? I've been out 5 years in September. September 29th will be 5 years. You know, I don't know. You know, I met some guys the first time we went to Arizona that were in a bike club checking out our bikes. Walked up, smiled, shook their hand, said, "Hi, I'm Mitch. What's going on?" And got a smile and a handshake right back. And I didn't want no one. That's right. Thank you, Irish Wood. You know, I'm sure a lot of guys will look at those same guys and been scared to death of them. You know, motorcycle people are real deal fucking Americans, and they come in all races. That proof of that is bike night every Thursday night down in Sacramento, Arden and Howe. You got every race of person, every kind of bike. You know what I mean? Finer spring fling last week in Carson. I got with 2 big bottles of whiskey in the green rag. That's right. You know, I think the world could learn a lot from us, man. Guys who ride motorcycles. A lot of the values I got as a kid, you know, from guys that were in bike club, you know. Yeah, time does fly. Time does fly. You know, I just want to give my Big Slick. I just want to tell Big Slick Ruler, man, we love him. I know he tuned in here earlier, and I hope he's doing well. You know, I'm gonna have to sign off here in a bit and finish doing my online training, so I go to work Monday and get trained on the job. But it's been a pleasure tonight chatting with you folks. You know, if you haven't seen the documentary on Attic, I highly recommend it. Gonna be a bike night tomorrow. Probably not, bro. My bike's not rideable. I got my fender being worked on. Thank you so much, brother. If I ride a prisoner, do I have to put a real? You should if you want to hear back from them. Yeah, I grew up around it, bro. I grew up around that whole thing, you know. That's right, brother. Thank you. That's right, just in case. Connor, good night. TOB, just in case. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to sign off, and I gotta take care of this, man. This online training is crazy. That's right. That's right. Check that out. It'll blow your mind, you know. And just think, you know, we went through a lot of similar stuff like that in California prison. So, you know, the Adobe Club and all going just in front of That's right. What's up, Big Raymond? Yeah, yeah. Right when you think things are at their worst, that's when they can. Good night, Turkey. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael. Enjoy your freedom, my friend. Good night, Big Oos. We have nothing but love for you too, big dog. That's right. All right. Donette.
Bye, Donette.
We'll see you later, Donette. You have a good night. Thank you, Smitty Kyles. Polly Kraus. I thought it was Polly Klaus. But yeah, that was a terrible situation, man. But you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy your freedom. Fantastic Joe. Good night, homeboy. That's right. That's right, Big Joe. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Raymond, good night. I'm working on my fender. Actually, someone's working on it for me. It's going to be badass. I got to paint it and get it on the bike before I can ride it. You guys take care. Get out there and do it hard. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy your life. Enjoy tomorrow. Enjoy right now. And do it hard. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We love you. Good night.